Khaleda Zia's health extremely critical, Mirza Fakhrul. Forces opposed to independence conspiring to disrupt election, Farooq. Winter vegetables arrive in markets but prices remain high. 39 more Bangladeshis repatriated from the US. China plans major investments in Bangladesh's jute industry. Deepika Padukone faces losses worth 17 crore in business. Putin calls Zelensky government illegal, says any compromise futile. Hong Kong high-rise fire death toll rises to 128. Severe floods and landslides in Sri Lanka claim 56 lives, 21 missing. Tawhid Ridha expresses disappointment after loss to Ireland. Hello viewers, this is SM Sharmin Jahan welcoming you to Daily Sun. Here are today's top 10 news stories. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir has said that BNP chairperson and former Prime Minister Begum Khaleda Zia's health is in a very critical condition. He made the remark on Friday after a prayer and supplication event held in her honor at Naipaldon, Dhaka. Zainul Abidin Farooq, advisor to the BNP chairperson, said that forces opposed to the country's independence are plotting to sabotage the election. If disorder is created during electoral programs, fugitives and their accomplices will take advantage. He urged vigilance during any political activity. Farooq made the remarks during a protest rally organized by the Nationalist Textile Engineers Association of Bangladesh, JTEB, in front of the National Press Club on Friday morning. Cauliflower, cabbage, beans, turnips, radish, and other winter vegetables have begun arriving in markets, with supply increasing daily. However, prices remain higher than the same period last year. In Mohammadpur Krishi Market, Town Hall Market, and Karwan Bazaar, cauliflower and cabbage are being sold at Taka 40 to 60 per piece, beans and eggplant at Taka 100 to 120 per kg, and radish at Taka 50 to 60 per kg. Tomatoes cost Taka 120 to 140 per kg, green chilies, bitter gourd, and yard-long beans Taka 100 to 120 per kg, okra Taka 60 to 80, and pointed gourd Taka 50 to 70 per kg. Another 39 Bangladeshis were repatriated from the United States. They arrived at Hazrat Shah Jalal International Airport on Friday at 5:30 a.m. on a special U.S. military flight. The returning workers received transportation support and emergency assistance from BRAC. Chinese investors have shown interest in substantial investments in Bangladesh's eco-friendly technology, jute, textile, and pharmaceutical sectors. Yang Dongjin, Vice President of China Exim Bank, conveyed this interest during a meeting with Bangladesh's Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus at the State Guest House in Jamuna. Bollywood star Deepika Padukone, who owns the skincare brand 82 Degree E, has seen her brand incur losses in the past year. The brand's revenue fell from 21.2 crore rupees in 2024 to 14.7 crore rupees in 2025, resulting in a net loss of 12.3 crore rupees, equivalent to over 16.8 crore Bangladeshi taka. Russian President Vladimir Putin said that Ukraine's current government is illegal and that any agreements with them are meaningless. Speaking to journalists after a 3-day visit to Kyrgyzstan, he added that US President Trump's proposals are not a draft agreement, but issues raised for discussion. Putin hinted that these could potentially form the basis for future negotiations. The death toll from the massive fire at Wang Fuk Court residential complex in Tai Po, Hong Kong has risen to at least 128. Local fire services said the blaze is now largely under control. Amongst the deceased is a 37-year-old firefighter. At least 79 others have been injured, including 11 fire personnel. Rescue teams are still searching for missing residents in the burnt buildings. Wang Fuk Court consists of 8 residential blocks with over 2,000 flats, housing more than 4,600 people. Heavy continuous rains have caused deadly floods and landslides in Sri Lanka, killing at least 56 people and leaving 21 missing. The country's disaster management center said the central tree-producing district of Badulla has been most severely affected. Several houses collapsed in landslides during the night, killing 21 residents on the spot. Bangladesh began the T20 series against Ireland with a loss. Most batters failed to prove themselves, with the exception of Tawhid Ridha. After the match, he expressed his disappointment, saying in response to questions about batting higher, "I don't think so. There's actually no space in the team to bat up there right now." He regretted not building a big partnership during the match, stating, "If we had formed a big partnership, the game would have been different because we didn't lose by a huge margin." That's all for today. Thank you for staying with us. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook. Have a great night.